Peace and blessings. What's good with you to the good energy people? Much love and respect. Peace and blessings. What's good? Come on in, chime in real quick. You see the topic. Please do me the favor, like the page. I appreciate it. Just like the page. Y'all see what's going on in the news or on many platforms of what's going on with this situation right here. You see what's going on. Let's try our best to take a look at this situation and see what we can come up with as far as, is it right that that young man by the name of, I think his name was Abraham, to deny this young lady a ride in the lyft? Was he wrong for doing that? Do she have a legitimate reason to sue? And if she do sue, do she got a case? Because people are looking at this from a standpoint, which I can understand, of, discriminating, almost in a sense of, it's wrong for him to say, I don't want to accept Filipino people in my car. I don't want to accept black people in my car, Arab people in my car, white people, or any other nationality of people in my car, is that the same thing as what she's speaking of is her weight? Okay, is that the same? I don't know. You tell me. So I'm gonna let you hear the whole situation concerning when she went to order a lift. Okay. So you let me know your perspective on this, because I like to hear people's perspectives on things of this nature. And you tell me what you think regarding the whole situation. Let's see. Okay. Give me 1 minute. How y'all doing? Much love and respect to you guys. Peace and blessings. If you're here, please do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up. I need to know if you're here. If you are, or if you can hear me. Okay, let's see. Where is she? Doop, 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 doop. Do 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 do. If you're hitting me up for the shea butter, deliveries go out on Monday. I just got a text real quick, but let me know if you need it, and I'll make sure it get to you ASAP. Much love, peace, and blessings once again. It's not that cold today. To me, it's not that bad. Yesterday was pretty nice. Where is that? I think this is it. Let's see. No, I don't think that's it either. Bong, 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 bong. Just waiting for some people to come in as well. Much love. If you can just tap the screen, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I need your help with this situation. I need your help with this situation. I need your analogy on this, y'all. So, is it discrimination? Is it discrimination? Do the Lyft driver have a right to deny this young lady? Do they have a right to deny this young lady? I look at it like this. Let me just go ahead and play this real quick so you guys can hear exactly what happened. All right. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up or a 1 in the chat, please. I appreciate it. We're going to get started real quick. Give me a 1 in the chat, please. I appreciate it. All right. So here we go. This is the actual situation that happened. I think this was reported. It's all over social media at the moment. Newscasters got it. Shout out to Fox on this particular one. Fox 2 Detroit. All right. Let's see here. Here we go.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they ain't order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Beginning.
Is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as D.A.P, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they ain't order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
I don't know. You know, when I hear that, I can't really register that when it comes to weight inside of a cab, Lyft, Uber versus discriminating because of race. I don't know if that is, I don't know. You tell me, let me know. What do you think about that? Because the way it looks, it seemed as though, to me, this is my perspective on this situation right here. You know, we have a lot of lawyers out here that's trying to get it. All right, that's one. I'm quite sure the young lady is a rapper, by the way. And because she's a rapper, and she is an influencer as well. I checked out a little bit of her videos as a rapper and things like that. And I can tell that she's trying to come up. She's definitely trying to come up. I mean, to me, it was like you pull out the camera and you wanted to get some type of exposure, knowing this possibly have happened to you once before. And you wasn't feeling it, I believe. And I think that she wanted to get the attention on this situation because it will blow up because of her being discriminated against. And I think she purposely did this to get this type of attention. And being that she got the attention, I'm quite sure the lawyers hit her right up. And she's suing for millions, from what I understand. Not sure. Allegedly, she's suing for millions. All right. When the Lyft driver came up to her and saw her, now he could have been real disrespectful and seen her and just pulled off. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't negative or nasty towards her at all. He was very polite. Very polite. And he explained, and then she mentioned something about her money, and he said, you know, you won't be charged. I'll make sure it goes back to your Cash App, whatever the case may be. And then, you know, he said, I apologize, you know, I'm sorry, whatever. Now, let's listen to this a little more. Let's listen to the what they got to say here.
Lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, it's him.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people.
See, just by her saying that, I want people to see what we go through. I think she intentionally did this, so she may have other big friends or know other people that has gone through the same situation, and was denied. Now, one thing about Lyft and Uber, I have taken it a few times myself, and they have options. Options meaning they got different size vehicles for you depending on what you need it for. They have a few different size vehicles. So now, if you order a small vehicle, on the app, it lets you know if you have basically, you got luggage, you need a big, you know, a bigger car or a bigger van or whatever for your luggage. You might have to pick this XL or this particular, you know, vehicle to accommodate you. I believe she purposely ordered the regular one or the small size vehicle for that reason. Now, the Lyft driver says to her, if I'm not mistaken, he said, you won't be able to fit, right? And she says, I will. I have a friend who have a car just like this and it's newer. And I fit in there. And she said, how you know I won't fit, basically? He says, because, you know, he tried it before. So it's not like this didn't happen to this driver. It's not like it never happened. He experienced this maybe a few times in his driving experience for Lyft. He may have experienced this a few times, I'm quite sure, and tried, and it couldn't happen. Maybe with somebody a little smaller than her, and it couldn't happen. Now, on top of that, the Lyft drivers are not, they're not really employees of Lyft. Uber drivers are not really employees of Uber. They are basically independent contractors. They work for themselves. That's their vehicle. If anything happened to the vehicle of any Lyft driver or any Uber driver, Uber or Lyft does not pay for any of the damages that happens to their car. I'm quite sure they don't pay for anything. So that vehicle is their car. It's not Lyft's car. It's not Uber's car. So if a person got in the car and happened to break something or bend something, Lyft is not going to pay for that. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Lyft will pay for that at all. So all the damages or expenses will be on the driver himself, I believe. Now, he even offered to call another vehicle for her to get in. Now, like I said, I think this is all for promotion. I believe that she wants the promotion because she's a rapper, by the way. And that's mainly what this situation is all about. People are trying to come up in all kind of ways. People are making money off of YouTube, off of TikTok, off of Instagram and Facebook, and there's many other apps as well. So people are trying to run up that bag, and that's what's happening in the world today. And that camera, which is on that phone, is one of the main sources for people to get money. And I truly believe this is the case in this situation. Trust and believe me.
You know,
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Brother?
And because these Lyft drivers.
What do you mean, Philip? You said you can change weight. Okay, what do you mean by that? You saying she can basically do something about her weight? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he was disrespectful, and she's a pretty girl. Don't get it twisted. She's a pretty girl, and you know, although she is heavy, she's got a pretty face. She seemed like she was very nice as well. But the way she was asking the questions, I think she was basically, you know, fishing for him to say things so that it can be used in court. So I believe that this was intentional. She really wanted to try her best to get him to say something, trip up and say something, or say something wrong in a negative way for it could be used in court. And he was polite. He was polite, you know.
Their own personal rides. I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying. But when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, see, this is all about that paper, man. I think this is all about that money, trying to run that bag up, and they're using every avenue they can to make it happen. And lawyers are involved, and, you know, they are sharks. They looking for anything. If they smell a little bit of that blood money, they coming to get it, and they on it, and they're going to push that person to go forward to make it happen. They convince them that we're going to get this money for you. You know what I mean? So again, she is a entrepreneur, a rapper, and she has her own label. I've seen that she have her own record company, something like that. Label or record company, you know. But yeah, and she's trying to get that bag. So she's been out for a while. And, you know, she act like she has that shy energy, but nah, she's not shy at all. She's not shy at all. And what I've seen, yeah, definitely look at the she's confident in what she does. She's confident. Confident. Trust and believe.
Be a boss bitch, the coldest nigga, and I walk with a limp. Name a bitch, you know that rap like this. In any city, I'ma talk my shit. Stand down when you see a boss bitch. The coldest nigga, and I walk with a limp. Name a bitch, you know that rap like this. In any city, I'ma talk my shit. Stand down when you see a boss bitch. The coldest nigga, and I walk with a limp.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Nexus Sound Studio for this particular clip. Yeah, she's not at all. She's confident in her weight. She's confident in how she look. I've heard a music video of hers when she mentioned that she go outside with her stomach out. So it's not like she's a shy type of big girl. She's confident in who she is. So, you know, and then she said she's speaking for other big women who've gone through this. So she, you know, there are women who are very shy and insecure regarding their weight. And maybe she's that type of person that want to speak up for women that may be shy, insecure, and feel some kind of way regarding their weight. And she wants to be that advocate for those type of women, and you know, shout out to her for that. And that's appreciative if, you know, if she's on it like that. But just to go out and just trying to provoke situations for her to be in the spotlight, I don't think that's cool. Yeah, I don't think that's cool. Just to try to get that bag. So a lot of people trying to get that bag up for their companies. To be seen, to get more views. And trust me, she got more views on that video than anything. She has, now people will go into looking into her music just by this particular situation. They tap in just to now say, who is she? What does she do? Oh, she a rapper. Oh, and she's, to be honest, she's pretty good. She got a lot of raunchy stuff, but far as her flow, she can flow. She can rap. She can rap. As far as her content of rapping, okay, some people might not agree with it. Might be a little ratchet, but it's cool, you know what I mean? But that's what's going on today. But yeah, I think this is a way to gear people, the flow of people towards her Instagrams, towards her videos on YouTube and things like that, and social media, music platforms. And this is, to me, a marketing tactic, hands down, marketing tactic. Yep, real talk. What do you think? If you think that, or if you think she has a legitimate case, you can go ahead and call in if you want, 973, and to give your opinion, 973-433-5666. I'm gonna flash the number up there. You can call in and let me know, how do you feel about the situation here? Was the man wrong? Abraham, I think his name is. If I got it wrong, let me know. Was he wrong for doing that, denying this woman? Now, I say, like I said earlier, I feel like it's not the same as racial discrimination, because there's options on the sites. And if you are bringing luggage, you have to pick the proper option for your luggage to fit in a particular vehicle. And I truly believe she purposely did this so that she can get some media attention. So again, he has a right, I believe, because it's his car, Say, for instance, she get in the back seat and then now she can't really fit and she pushes something or bends something, the little armrest in the middle or something like that, or break a knob or whatever the case may be, or she can't fit and then she gets stuck and she can't get out. Now I heard one young lady said on one of my statuses, what if the fireman have to come to get her out now, cut her out and all this other stuff now? So now he's got to go through all types of things to get his car back right. It's a very inconvenient situation. So yeah. I don't think it was wrong, but for her to sue for millions, this is definitely something to look into, because like I said, the lawyers are sharks. Yeah, they sharks. They're going to make sure or try their best to get whatever they can get out of the situation. Trust and believe me. And whatever they get, they're going to get a nice portion of that money. You know what I mean? So let's not think that they trying to be genuine and, concerning of her feelings and her emotions. And, I don't think that's genuine. Yeah. Especially if it's multi-millions or many millions of dollars you're going for distress and weight profiling or weight shaming. None of that was happening with this particular driver. None of that. He didn't disrespect her at all, not one time. Yeah, so let's see.
A Detroit rapper denied a lift from Lyft. She says it's due to her size. Jessica Dupnack from our Fox sister station explains.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smaller than that,
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month.
Very beautiful girl, very pretty girl. I mean, the weight is, is definitely, a lot, you know what I mean? I think that, we tend to cuddle people when they're in situations like this, but not, helping them in a way to help them want to lose the weight and things like that. They want to just, people want to just, that's wrong. That's disrespectful what he did and this, that. And I don't see how it was wrong. He was actually offering her a more comfortable ride. Why would she want to sit in a back seat of a small vehicle where they have bigger vehicles? I've seen her in a music video, right? And even in the music video, okay? Let me see if I can find it. She got a lot of music videos out. I've seen her in music videos from a few years ago. I seen her in a music video with a whole bunch of girls, a whole bunch of young ladies. And I want to give you a visual. There was a
Sounds like
caddy. I don't know if it was a caddy or a Corvette. No, definitely wasn't a Corvette, but it was a caddy-like car, kind of long, old school, classic car. And she was sitting down the whole time in the video, outside the car, not in the car, but outside the car, with the door kind of camouflaging her legs and things. And most times she's in cars like this, like Jeeps. These are bigger cars. These are big Jeeps. She's sitting in videos with her body outside the car. So that tells you right there, she got one leg out, So it's a little uncomfortable. You may have seen her in the video with her legs, everything in, but after a while that gets uncomfortable. You sitting there and all crunched up. Eventually, the blood circulation going to stop in a leg or something. You know what I mean? So she got to be on the outside. So that shows you right there. Now, this vehicle that she's sitting in this music video is way bigger than the car that was ordered for Lyft. Much bigger. So, like I said, I think it was a marketing tactic. I think it was definitely a way to get that bag, because most big girls will tell you straight up, if they seen a Lyft that pulled up and it was a small sedan or something like that, they'll look at their car and look at you and say, who getting in that? You know what I mean? They're straight up honest. But as I said, she's a rapper. She has a music company. And I'm not mad at her. It's a way of getting that attention. And sure enough, she got the attention. She definitely got the attention. And eyes are on her right now because of this one situation, But do you think she got a case? I'd like to hear from you. Do you think she got a case? If she got a case, put a 1 in the chat. If she don't got a case and she may not get nothing, put a 2 in the chat. If she got a case being discriminated against, put a 1 in the chat. Once again, if she don't have a case, put a 2. If she about to get that paper, put a 1. One person said in one of the statuses, my man Robert, he says, no, he wasn't wrong. Clearly he had the experience with somebody else heavy. Yes, that's what I was saying too, And he told her that she just mad. He told her that, and she just mad. He told her what she needed to hear. lose some goddamn weight. She in a white Suburban on here. And that it tight. Come on, man. She just looking for a come up. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I feel the same way. Looking for a come up and some attention. That was a small ass Honda Civic. And she know her ASS could not fit in the back seat. I agree. Rashid Allen says to that same status, suing the company is within her right. Denying her big ASS arrive was within the driver's right. I agree. I think I agree with that. What do you think? Melissa Alexandra says in the same status, no, he was not. He immediately thought about his shocks. But what if she got in and got stuck and had to be cut out by the fire department? She still would have sued. Good point, Melissa. Really good point. And then it would have been a big thing with that too. She still would have got money. She still would have sued. The lawyer still, she probably had 3 or 4 lawyers on the case now. You know what I mean? Because her arm hurt, her blood circulation stopped, or whatever the case may be, and her arm turned red, got a bruise on it, or whatever. Her leg, her knee hurt. It could have been a whole bunch of stuff if she got stuck. I agree. Wells says maybe he could have said it differently. What do you mean he could have said it differently? He was straight up. He's tried to say like 3 or 4 ways, and he was nice about it. Like, again, I don't know if you heard the whole video. He wasn't disrespectful. He was apologetic and everything. And she said, I've been in there before. I've been in the car like this before. She said, well, he said, well, I've experienced it basically. You know what I mean? It happened. So, you know, he know that it's not going to work. Okay. And deep down inside, to be honest, she know too that it wasn't going to work. That's why she ordered that particular van or that particular car, small car. So Nicole once again says, Wells says, maybe he could have said it differently so that she didn't feel bad. How differently could he say it? I mean, he wasn't disrespectful. Like, again, he wasn't nasty. I don't see. Let me go back and look at this again. He wasn't disrespectful. Maybe I missed something. Let me see. Maybe I missed something. Oh, but before we do that, before we go back, let me show you the video with her. Let's see it again.
Pull up, bitch, we back again. Ran up.
Yeah, let's see it again.
Pull up, bitch, we back again. Ran up.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a caddy, a cutlass, or whatever, but it was a drop top. And basically, you know, the cameraman, the director, made sure she was a little camouflaged with the door because